now, as I told you, Pranavali healing does a lot of healing without touching anybody at all or touching any of the spot that we have. What we're going to do today, we're going to talk about the cardiovascular system. The body is made of many systems that keeps his body alive, leave alone the part of the soul and the mind. Okay, it's very important to understand that each and every one plays a very important part. So we want to talk about the cardiovascular system that makes the whole thing. The most important organ here is the heart that works 24/7, every millisecond. You can even pump, you can even touch it once and say it's doing about 70 or 80 or even 60 beats per minute. Every 1 second and below that, the heart is pumping. The 4 pumps of pump and the pump of blood, whole thing. And PVH will tell you even how to heal all of these things. Okay, so let's start now. So now this is how it works. Double circulation. You got a blue one sending the blood all over the place. The red one that receives the blood and then goes away and go back again. So this system works. It goes to the brain, with the legs, all the organs, right lung and left lung. Look, the blue one is the one coming back again. It pumps into the right and left lung and go back, get oxygen there and go back here. And this guy pumps the blood all over the body. It carries oxygen, it carries water, it carries all the minerals, it carries all the hormones from every part of the body and sending them to the right part of the brain or the right part of the cells. Not only the brain, but every cell, and takes that. So the cells will take everything and throw away all the unwanted things like carbon dioxide and also uric acid and all the unwanted things, and they send back to the liver, and from the liver it goes to the kidney and up. So this pump's always working non-stop. There's a pressure to it with high blood pressure, low blood pressure. The pressure has been maintained, and it says 120 and also 80. Okay, when this guy pumps it's 120. When this guy pumps it's 80. So always, and you go higher and higher, and problems will develop. So this is the cardiovascular system, and then we have got the cardioskeleton. So this is the cardioskeleton, which is made of the most strongest muscles. So they're all pumping and moving, pumping, moving. The muscles of the heart are very special and very strong. They are the only type of muscle compared to all the other part of the body. This is the strongest muscle the human body has. Okay, right. So now the blood supply to the heart. So now blood has to be supplied to the heart. It's called a carotid artery and break down there and smaller and smaller and smaller. The heart needs blood 24 hours a day. Otherwise the heart will fail. It needs oxygen. It needs also many other things. It's very important to understand that. What's very important? Silent. Okay, the heart also needs blood. It needs oxygen. It needs water. It needs minerals. It needs everything, and it's producing carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is thrown away back in the lungs, and they escape from the environment. So this heart is very important. What happens is this blood can get choked. When they start choking because of all the wrong food or wrong lifestyle that we have, and all this will stop the blood flow or reduce the blood flow, and finally these blood cells can die. The heart muscle cells can die, and extreme exercise can do that, or too much unnecessary worries, stress. People say you have too much stress, the heart is not pumping very hard, because each and every cell, it is affected by the emotion that we go through. Okay, my friends? Good. Then comes all the heart. You got front, side, back, and left side. Okay? So you got 4 pumps here. The red color one is the heart, the blood that leaves the heart, and the blue one is when the blood enters the heart system. Okay, so these are the things that we feel very easily. You can always get all the information better. Then the angina is reduced blood flow. When something happens here, the block happens here, the blood will stop flowing, and it's a block, something like that, become or narrowing, or after many years, your heart, the vessel becomes so hard, it can expand and contract very easily. As we grow older and older, it's what can happen. And especially when you start to have plaque. See, all these things are small things happening everywhere. Right. Then comes the angiography. To do angiography, you find there is a block in this part of it, X-ray, and you got many things today. MRI scan, CT scan, you can find exactly what's happening in the minutest vessel of the blood that goes not only to the heart but any part of the brain. So cardiology is such an important thing. It's a block in the brain, you have a stroke. You block the heart, you got a heart attack. There's no blood flow, the head will die. okay, or even some cell enlargement. The heart, you see, it's little things. See, all the blood vessels, so many blood vessels go down there. You know, it's a very small artery. The coronary artery is a very small artery, and it's a coronary vein. They supply the blood, and they branch out and go deep inside. Okay. So now look at angioplasty. So what they do is they put a small thing like a balloon, and they make it open, and it stays back. And it's open. But still, the problem has not been solved yet. You still have the same problem. So you have to go back and change your diet, or take the one and heal the heart. Okay. Right. So now look at the bone marrows. It's where the blood factory, the bloods are made in the bone marrow. The red blood cells and white blood cells and the platelets, they all are made in the bones. So the bone is a very important part of the whole system. You see, every human being, every mammal, the heart is made from the bones. Okay, so the bone is inside the bone marrow. Okay, right. Now, places a blood vessel, the places like this, they get stuck inside because of wrong food. They say it's cholesterol, it's fat, it's also calcium accumulation in the vessels. This can stop the blood flow. When you stop the blood flow, that part of the heart do not get enough, and the cell is still pumping, and they die, or they get enlarged. Extreme sports, too much of sports activity, people are cycling and people are doing all kind of stuff. This can affect too much. So don't push yourself and do until the point where the blood cannot manage the oxygen level to be sent to other parts of the muscles and part of the body. So don't do too much extreme sports. Okay? Right. Now look, heart blood supply. See, everything being supplied to each and every one of them. Each and every one, you know. And they have to go every muscles. Not only the heart, but also the muscles in the body, the cells. They all need oxygen. They all must remove the carbon dioxide. They all need food. They all need minerals. They all need hormones. Everything flows in the blood circulatory system. Okay? Now, going to heart defect, look at it. Sometimes the valves are all not closing properly. The valves will not close properly, and many things can start to happen. Understand? So if you go and see a doctor, they'll do a lot of tests and show you the medical world, show you heart is pumping, even the valve is not working so much, they are not closing. Sometimes too much of work, you do work with too much heavy body, the valve are closing. You see, when we do a pulse, it says 70 beats per minute. That means each of these valves are closing and opening in 72 times in 1 minute. Understand? But try, you got bicuspid one and tricuspid one. The bicuspid one with the low pressure, the high pressure tricuspid, three cells, three like this. 2 is 2, 3. All the blood pushing it. So open, blood flow, close, blood doesn't go back. Push the blood, stop. Push the blood, stop. Push the blood, stop. 2, push the blood, stop. Push the blood, stop. Push the blood, stop. Like that. So these valves, after so many years of running, they also feel very tired. So when you do a lot of sport, they're closing, opening. The blood pressure is trying to manage it, and the pulse rate is so high. So it's very important to understand that this kind of valve, they do so much work. Okay? Now look, heart block. It's a block. It's a block inside. You know, look how it looks like. It's a block here. Tissue can be a block. Whatever food that we eat, the calcium that we eat, and all the cholesterol and all the fat, they'll all form into a system. See, one block here, the whole thing becomes black. The blood cannot flow down. And all the cells will die because they don't get oxygen. They cannot remove the carbon dioxide. Some of these will go to anaerobic respiration, will form lactic acid, and water can also be formed there. Water can go out. Every vessel, every cell in the body, after the oxygen, they go to respiration, and water is produced. And water is produced, and water must leave. That's why when you breathe, you have water coming up from your breath. Okay, guys? Right. Next, heart failure. When heart fails, something will start to happen. The blood won't go. The heart is able to pump blood. I'm not able to pump blood. And within 4 or 5 minutes, every cell in the body will die if they don't get the oxygen. You see, without food they can survive, but with oxygen, they die. The cells need oxygen for respiration. Okay? Like, heart will fail. A heart muscular disease. The muscles are becoming very weak. Okay? Hypertension. Too much of pumping the blood with very high blood pressure. A time will come that the blood, I've been used too much. I'm pumping more and more, and eventually you'll find the restriction happening and the dilated myopathy, and all kind of names they have. Basically, I'm doing too much of work. You see, we have a heart running at 80 mmHg mercury, and one running 110. So I'm pumping 110 every day. I have high blood pressure. I'm going to push hard, push hard, push hard. And one fine day I cannot. If you want to bring it lower than 680, it's very fine. I'm just lightly pushing, lightly pushing. I got high pressure, I got to push very hard, push, push, because there's a block somewhere in the body. High blood pressure because there's a block somewhere in the body. Okay? Now, valve. This is a bicuspid valve and the tricuspid valve. See how the valve looks like. You see? And then every vein has got valves so the blood don't flow back. When the blood cannot flow back, when the blood should not flow back. When they don't flow back, that's when you got varicose vein. See, the legs are always, sometimes people suffer varicose vein in the leg because the blood goes down, I got to go up again. It's more journey from the bottom of my foot, I got to go right up to my heart. So long journey. From here is less journey. From there is much more journey. So much a problem, man. Okay, so the heart can flow easier from the hands here, but from the leg it takes longer time. That's why all of the people suffering from ganglions or what do you call it? What the name you call it? Okay, they all get stuck under the leg. Varicose vein. It doesn't happen to the artery. The artery is flowing down. The veins are flowing up. When I cannot flow, this one cannot hold. I push down. So now they start pushing this way and this way and this way and this way. I still have to go back. When they don't go back very well, that's when you find people's legs becoming black in color or the blood doesn't flow very well. They can also have blocks of heart, blocks of the arteries and veins in the leg and any part of the body. The one dangerous is the brain and also in the heart. So valve disorder. See, all these valves of disorder can be a problem, and you have all the problems. The blood is flowing up and the flow cannot go down. You can push your hand like that and you can see the blood, the veins are on top. I push like that and wait for a while and you find the blood will flow. So I can push this way, see there's no blood flowing there. When I push, and now the blood flows. You can do this small experiment to see yourself. Okay guys? Look, so valve disorder is very, very important. Okay? That's the end of the class. How do you heal this stuff? How do you heal? How do you heal this stuff? Let me go back to the front part. How do you heal this part? Okay? Very simple way of doing stuff. What we do now, we take the wand. Okay? The simple one, a double wand. Let's say you have a double wand. The white color one goes in front of the colored wand. You get the simple one. I'm going to 3 wands to make it faster. You will say healing wand. Healing wand. Heal and condition. My heart chakra. Before that, you do all the cleansing, Ida Pingala, do all the seven chakras. Do it for the first time. Then once you finish all the basic healing that you all know, you take the wand. I got 3 wands. I can do six different types. The healing wand, heal and condition. My heart chakra, my physical heart, pump number 1, pump number 2, pump number 3, pump number 4. 6 parts. You go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can just do mental counting slowly. Now I'm healing my physical heart, my heart chakra, pump number 1, pump number 2, pump number 3, pump number 6 items at the same time. Done. Then I'm going to say healing wand, heal and condition, my bicuspid valve, tricuspid valve, entrance, exit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just do that. So what has happened, the valves is more relaxed, refrain from doing heavy work, refrain from doing too much of extreme sports. So just be happy with you are. Like that. Okay. Then you will start saying, let's say you got a block. The healing wand, blaze away and burn away and disintegrate the blocks I have in my right or left coronary artery. Or you can say healing wand, heal and condition, and remove and blaze away and burn away any blocks I have in my right and left coronary artery, right and left coronary vein. And you go small one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What happens is the energy will go to the heart and work blocks, you start to disintegrate the block. Do it as much as you can, as often as you can. Very importantly, you must understand that you don't change your diet, nothing is going to happen. So healing the heart chakra and any part of the vein. Okay, for varicose vein, you must heal both the soul chakras and go right to the varicose vein and say healing one, heal a varicose vein on my left leg or right leg or which part, lower bottom or upper bottom. You can even touch and say heal. You can even touch the place and say heal and condition my right and left soul chakra, my root chakra, lomo chakra, and the place of varicose vein where I am touching. And go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, very simple. We've got lots of them on YouTube. You can go back and have a look at them and check them and heal yourself. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God inside. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God inside. Every organ in my body, every cell in my body are cell and also divine fire. Every organ in my body and every cell in my body are the purity God inside. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. And not forgetting, you got page number 8 in the affirmation. You read to all the cells and all the organs in your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you.